My name is Beth, and I'm back today to record another live pick a card reading for you guys. It's gonna be basically a general pick a card reading without so much of a focus. I still intend to post another reading that has to do with the April Aries, energies. And I kind of want to do a Taurus one too, just to see what's coming next for later in time. But yeah, this is going to be more of like a general pick a card reading just to see what I get for the messages and the energies. But if it comes up where I feel like, obviously we're in Aries season, that's applicable, I will mention it. I do want to say, for those of you who are watching and who are new, welcome. I do still offer private tarot readings. You can book one of the tarot readings through my website, OracleDaphne.com. All of that information is going to be in the description box below, all the live links. If those of you who want to donate, also you can donate via PayPal, Cash, Venmo. Those of you who have questions that you want to ask in this live chat, you can, but you have to send a payment of $25. So I am going to jump in. I'm going to pull 3 cards and see what I get and kind of go from there. So this is the first card. This would be group 1, card 1. This is card 2, group 2. And oops, sorry. This is card 3, group 3. Because I almost revealed it, I'm gonna pull another card just because. And then again, this is card 3, group 3. Just in case you saw a little glimpse of that. So yeah, I am going to jump into group 1 and see the energies. Interesting. So we got this protectiveness Lyra card for group 1. Okay. And usually this is someone who has their guard up, their wall up. Maybe this is a no contact situation. Some people, are in no contact situations where, you maybe got into it with a partner or someone that you're dating, or this could just be, this could be like a friend too. It doesn't have to be romance. So this could even be like a family member, like someone that you're not talking to. Also, for some of you, I feel like it's a friend. For some of you, it's family. For some of you, it's going to be a relationship person that isn't really being fully open with you, or you're in a no contact situation with. So let's just see what other energies I pull here. The first thing is, this is surprising to me that to me, like the wall energy is kind of like one of the more negative cards, and all of these other cards that are popping out are really very positive. My only suggestion would be not to force it, in the sense that, like, if somebody doesn't want to talk to you, let them be, But at the same time, I feel like for some people, it's where maybe you want to talk to somebody and it would take like an extra amount of energy to reach out to them. And in that case, it really, I leave it up to you as far as like to assess the situation and be like, where are they at? Where are you at? And do you feel like it's worth, reaching out and saying, hey, let's try to figure this out, or hey, can we talk? I do feel like, because we have this enlightenment card, which is about the call coming through or like a breakthrough moment, I do feel like for some of you, that's going to manifest, in the sense, and I'm getting a tingle on that. So it's like, for some of you that are watching, the energy is that there's going to be some communication again between you and this person. It could be electronic communication. It could also be, so like a text messaging, via an app or something. Also could be just be an actual phone call. Um, and there's some interesting energy about ending up with this person. Like some of you may want to end up with this person or are hoping that you're going to end up with this person, or there's some element of like fluidity and synchronicity, and to me this is like coming into alignment. For some of you, I want to say they owe you an apology. That's what I want to say. They owe you an apology. They were kind of an ass, I want to say. Maybe you owe a person an apology because you were an ass, If you are asking about a male energy, to me, they did some stuff. They were just acting really douchey. And if you're asking about a female energy, I feel like for some of you, what I want to say is I feel like there's peace that's available to you. But for some, I feel like it wouldn't be good for you to talk to them again for some reason. Like it doesn't feel good for you to talk to them. And it feels good to not be at war, but it also does not feel good for you to be in contact. There are some people, and I've learned this, and some people don't understand this, but this is my experience and I'm sharing it. Some people, it's just better that you do not communicate with them. Some people are not good communicators. And some people, just the more you try to communicate, the worse it gets. So and when I feel like if you're asking about like a female energy, I feel like there are some female energies that are sort of present that, to me, it's better to not be in contact with them. Specifically if they are the kind of person that have like a really hard time communicating. And or they play some kind of games. I think honestly, for group one, my suggestion would be to really pull your energy in and focus on you at this time. Focus on what you want to create with your life. Focus on what you are doing. If you are doing nothing, then it's very easy to get sucked down into questioning what's going on with relationships because you're not doing anything. You don't have anything going on. So absolutely get on the ball with like getting things going in your life and doing things that are actually meaningful to you. Live chat, let's see. Hey Sherry, thanks so much for saying hi. Appreciate the love so much. So yeah, so there's that. There's some element of tunnel vision, budgeting, being very focused on finances at this time. Some of you are going to be spending a lot of time outside, or some of you have kind of a green thumb with plants. I'm seeing that. I see also something about moving or travel. To me, this is specifically moving. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen, but it feels like the energy of moving is very present, and there's like a restlessness. So you do need to let go and let God a little bit, let go of the outcome of a situation. Let whatever is going to unfold, or let things just kind of naturally take their course. Like that, yeah, that's what I want to say. I don't know why I want to say that, but that's important. I'm going to move on to group 2. This is card 2, group 2. This is from what I call my health deck, but it's herbal medicine deck. This is the astrologus medicine. To me, this is one of my favorite cards because it's so endearing. it's like this person that usually gets this card has a serious difficulty with organization. They have a hard time sort of categorizing and organizing, and like it takes a lot of effort for them to like get things done or get their ducks in a row. It takes a lot of effort for them to like buy a box to put stuff in. This is why there's like those organizational like helper people for people like this, you know. And I'm not really, I'm not being mean. It's just that my guide is showing me a situation that I'm familiar with, which is making me laugh because I'm getting shown a person who absolutely has no, this person that I know has no ability to organize. And it's funny. Okay, so I had an aunt. She actually passed away. She was a great aunt, and she lived in Montana. And I swear to God, she was working on cleaning out one of the rooms in her house for like 10 years. She I'm sorry. She had these bags of stuff. Bags of stuff. That was just like the whole floor was just like bags of stuff. And I was like, what have you got in there? Like, what's in there? You know, can I go through it? This is cool. But at the same time, she said she's been working on it. She slowly worked on it for like 10 years. She was working on it for 10 years. So like, if you've got a situation where there's bags of stuff, where there's little time to organize, it's time to actually just try to get focused. And some of you may have a difficult time focusing right now. It's this weird Pisces energy, you know. Jupiter, Pisces, everything feels like a Mercury retrograde and doesn't feel quite right. And that's why. So to me, I feel like I'm reading for a Pisces, but I also feel like I'm reading for someone who just needs organizational help or just needs to like kind of get their shit together. What did I write here? Some of you do need to consult with like an herbalist or a naturopath. Some of you do need to reach out for help, delegate or hire a housekeeper, get an accountant, get a lawyer, talk to a psychic or medium for counseling, try getting some Reiki therapy. This is the astragalus tincture suggestion, but you can always get the astragalus root too. So you need to like really up your game with your vitamins and minerals and like getting more micronutrients into your diet. Some of you absolutely need to have like more superfoods and things like that. That's what I'm seeing. I'm gonna pull some other cards. Some of you feel guilty about something. I feel like some of you feel guilty for asking for help. Asking for people to do stuff for you. Maybe it's asking people for money. Maybe it's asking people for a ride. Maybe it's asking for someone to like do something for you. I feel like some of you are going to be like, I don't know, sending maybe somebody a card, making soup for somebody. You might be giving a lot to somebody because we have this good intentions card showing up here. So you may be giving a lot to somebody, but they may not be giving a lot to you, or there's some guilt that's coming up here. Some of you are needing to need to set better boundaries and pull your energy back, and also get better sleep and detach with love from some people. I do see some baby energy, baby spirit energy later in time. This is also good news for some of you, like really, really positive news that comes through. I don't understand this polarity. It's like, I don't know. to me, the energy is like maybe someone's pregnant, or maybe someone tells you they're pregnant and like it causes an argument, causes a fight, or something like that. To me, it's like there's a fight that ensues afterwards. It's only going to be a short fight. It's not going to be like a major deal, but to me, I see like a fight happening about it. There's like a pocket of really positive energies later in time. Beautiful energies. It's like everything's like kind of coming together, maybe falling into place for you more than it has been. There's a lot of love coming in later in time for you, and people that actually care about you. And there's a lot, like, it's interesting. My guide is showing me this. Okay, so I think I mentioned before, like, having like this breakthrough myself where I realized that I had been striving for so long to get things that I wanted, and I was very disappointed in myself, and I was operating from this place of like struggle and strife in trying to like, and feeling disappointed that I hadn't accomplished what I had really wanted to accomplish. And the thing is that I realized that everything was in my heart space already, and I didn't have to go anywhere to get it. It was already there, like I already had it. And some of you, the things that are in your heart, the things that you wanting, the things that you know that are important to you are manifesting, and you're going to manifest those things. It's just interesting because some of you are learning to stop striving for those things and getting upset maybe when you don't get what you want. And then others are working on manifesting the things that are really close to your heart, that are goals and dreams that you've had or things that you've wanted. Like if I was to ask you what your dream was, it's probably going to be very specific and very special to you. And that to me is what you're working on manifesting. That to me is what you are blossoming into. That's what I want to say. I'm going to move on to group 3. I think that's a great place to end group 2. I'm moving on to group 3. And group 3 was this 3 of Cups and also the snake. And to me, this is like the obvious, like if I was to state the absolute obvious thing, the first thing that comes to my mind is a male who's sleeping with more than one person. 2, maybe 3 people. It could be a male that's sleeping with 2 of them and talking to a third. It could be a male that's sleeping with 1 of them and talking to 2. That's what I'm seeing here for this energy. But the thing is some of you are actually releasing cheating, releasing talking to multiple people, like because the snake is releasing something. So to me, it's like if I was also to go into like the obvious combination of these 2 cards, it is this energy of releasing maybe some cheating habits, or releasing needing to like hit up, multiple people at the same time. For some of you, this can be releasing like old habits and patterns that have nothing to do with other people, that have to do with yourself. So to me, this is like maybe releasing like drinking or alcohol, like no longer doing any kind of substances or alcohol. And being really focused on diet and exercise. That's what I want to say. I feel like whatever is happening for group 3, it took a long time to develop. Maybe this is self-care routine that took a long time. Maybe this is saying, you know what, I'm not going to drink anymore, and that took a long time. Maybe, developing a social life took a long time, because to me, the 3 of Cups can indicate a social life, going out to a restaurant, going out to eat, going out for drinks. There's an energy of, to me, like a male that's coming in, that may have taken a time out. I'm seeing that. Sorry, I gotta get some tea here. Hi, Adriana. Thanks so much for saying hi. Adriana, my tea is always crazy. Adriana, if you wanted to ask me a personal question, you could send a payment for $25 through my Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. Just want to say that. If you wanted to ask a question, like a personal question, I'm just putting that out there. Anybody else who's wanting to ask a personal question that wants me to answer it live, I can answer it live. But you would need to send the payment first. So, there is someone that like maybe you really want to sleep with, or you have strong chemistry with. I'm seeing that. I do, Adriana. I do private readings. You can check out my website, OracleDaphne.com. My private readings are live by phone. So usually the way I do my private readings is clients send payments through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. It's $75 for 30 minutes or $90 for 45 minutes. And then usually once we pick a time and we schedule, I email them my cell phone number. I also do email readings if you wanted to do an email reading. Those are $75 and they're like 9 pages long, and I sit there for like 3 or 4 hours and I'm crazy. No one takes that much time for email readings, but I do. Like I go really crazy into it. And I really enjoy them, but yeah, I do private readings. Yeah. And clients, yeah, once I give somebody my cell, usually they just call me at the time of the reading. So, we have this card about the homing beacon, and the homing beacon is about being called to go do something. Either a person, like I think of it as like getting pinged. Like sometimes I get pinged by like my family, or I get pinged by like people in my life, people that I think about. And it's interesting, like when I became close with my friends' kids, it was the sweetest thing when I got a ping from one of them, because that meant so much to me. That meant that they had thought about something. Maybe they found something outside, maybe they found some acorns or something, and they thought of me, and then, I got the ping. It's sort of like a psychic call, basically. So like people don't understand, like your thoughts are powerful. When you think about somebody, they get the call. Whether it comes to whether they can receive it or not, or whether they know it or not, that's, depends on their psychic ability. But like, if you're thinking about like a person like 60 to 70 times a day, they're going to know. And you're actually sending that person energy. So like the thing is, the hardest thing, especially after you break up with someone, is to stop thinking about them, because like they're on your mind still, So I tell clients, if you really want to try to move on from something, try to bring down the amount of times you think about somebody to like 2 from 60. So the goal is to think about somebody 2 times a day, preferably 0, but it's very hard to control. If you start to think about somebody, be like, okay, I'm not going to think about them. Go away. Or put on some music, or read a book, or be like, I'm going to change the channel, change the frequency, and think about something else. But yeah, like, like I know when somebody's thinking about me, because I will think of something, or I might smell something. Like with my grandparents, this is like they drank a lot of coffee. Like it was ridiculous. And so like I associate the smell of coffee with them. And so like sometimes like if I smell coffee, like I know that they're around in spirit, Like for people though who haven't passed, like, and I might see their name on something, I might see a car that reminds me of them. It's just like little things, something at the grocery store that might, that catches my eye, something on Instagram that catches my eye. So you're going to know, like if you think about somebody, they're going to get the call, but also you're going to yeah, like you're going to like have a psychic communication with somebody, whether they receive it or whether you receive it. Like if somebody thinks about you, then you're if you're able to receive it, then you'll have something will come to your mind about them usually. um I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I want to say here. So you are working a lot. You're not taking enough R&R time, you know? It's a very difficult time right now. It feels like time is very choppy and challenging, and things don't feel like normal. So some of you may be very tired, you know, or maybe feel like you're overworked when you really haven't worked that much, you know? Things like that. It might not make sense to you, but like if you need to rest, let your body rest. That's what I want to say. Um, I think I'm gonna leave off there. I'm just gonna check the live chat again. Doesn't look like any payments have come through either. So, Adriana, if you wanted to do a private reading, definitely hit me up. Like I said, all the links are going to be below. You can also just check out my website, OracleDaphne.com. Thank you guys so much for being amazing fans and followers. I'll be back again. I am going to jump over to Instagram here shortly and do another live reading over there. But yeah, I send everyone big hugs, big kisses. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Wish you guys all the best. Thanks, Sherry. Have a good day. Wish you guys all the best. Take care. Bye-bye.